Look, I got my fast zoom back. Oh, it's a little slow to adjust. What? So it's the afternoon of January 7th. Yesterday was the day we got back from Vegas, and we got back really late. And so I ended up not doing anything. I thought I would edit the vlog last night, but I didn't realize how late we'd be getting back. And so that did not happen. Because it was like 10:30 when we got back. And so I did that today, which is the day the vlog was supposed to go up. So it was a little late. It went up at 2 p.m. instead of 8 a.m., but it's up. I have the ladder out because I was doing a little tree trimming. The ladder is not high enough for the tree, so for the highest branches, we dragged the tree over and trimmed it from the little cutout up there. It was just getting a little unruly, and so about half of the leaves were cut off. And I am attempting to propagate one of the cuttings. Will it work? I don't know. Look how big these leaves are though. Like, here's my hand. The exciting thing is that some furniture was delivered today. I ordered this months ago and it was finally ready to be delivered, and it's here. So it's a bunch of stuff for my art room. Oh no, one of our bulbs is burnt out in the garage. We don't have a ladder tall enough for that. We better get one. So here is everything. It's freaking massive. This one's a console table. These are technically nightstands, but they're going in the art room. And then that is a table, which is gonna be my art desk / workstation area. So I think everything except the table is fully assembled by the looks of it. Christian is currently at work, so I'm gonna attempt to open the boxes, I guess. I'll need his help carrying everything inside, but at least get it opened. I still don't have replacement batteries for this camera because I couldn't order them before we left for the trip, because then they would be delivered while we're gone. So probably I should order those today, because I'm not sure how long this is gonna last. Oh, there's also a top one. I only saw the bottom, but I figured you could lift this off like a lid. Something feels attached. I might have to put the lid off too. Ugh. Oh, this is an anti-tip kit. I was like, what? There's hardware. Oh my god, it's the same color as the mud on the garage floor. So that's the console table. So that's gonna go below my gallery wall where my IKEA cubes are currently. So I think I'm gonna go charge this battery, and while it's charging, I'm gonna break down all the cardboard. I've got this, that, all the stuff up here. I might as well break that down before I dig into the other boxes. Otherwise, it's just gonna be too much of a mess. I did think the color was gonna be a little bit more warm, but I think I prefer this because it's just more neutral. I might change out this hardware or paint it. Oh my goodness, I've been in here forever. Garage door's closed because it's dark out. I wasn't getting any extra light from that. So yes, the console table, which you saw, there it is. Oh, Kiki's crying because I went inside and came back out. Kiki! Whoa. As you can see, I took my car out of here. Look at this mess from the winter mud. Also, the previous owners, they painted the floor with some kind of coating right before they moved out. It looked real nice, but it's coming off in huge flakes. Like, oh, we need to get a broom for the garage so we can sweep all this out of here. And hose it down after winter time, but oh. They've been in here once before. The garage door is closed, so I guess satisfy your curiosity, little ones. But yes, the side tables are right there. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I love the design. Like, I searched so many websites, and this is the only stuff I found that I really liked, especially because the table, which is right there, it needed to be a specific size. I wanted it bigger than a desk, but dining room tables are huge and would not fit in this space I want to put it. But this one was available in a couple different lengths, plus it has a leaf that can go in the middle. Although the downside to that is that there is a crack right down the middle, so if I'm filming in the middle of the table, you'll see a crack. These are the legs. They're still wrapped up because, you know, it's all gravelly and crummy and I don't want stuff to get damaged. And there are more pieces over here as well. This must be the leaf, and then this, whatever that is. And I tucked the hardware into the drawers, so that's that. Look at all that cardboard. I stopped trying to break it down small enough to fit into the blue bin because there's just so much of it that we need to make a couple trips to the recycling center anyway. So that was my workout for the day. It's still hard cutting it apart even with the electric scissors because it's such thick cardboard. I took off my jacket because I was getting so sweaty. And we also have cardboard on this second shelf here. In addition to all this foam sheet stuff, the foam blocks, more stuff, like, oof, it was so much. Just taking it out of the packaging was probably most of the work. The table does need to get put together, but it's probably pretty easy. It's like 4 legs. Well, 2, because the legs are attached to each other, so it's just like 2 pieces. Although maneuvering them into the house is gonna suck. But oof, that was a lot of work. And that table piece is extremely heavy. I don't know why I did that. I probably should have waited for Christian, but all the other pieces were underneath and I wanted to break down more cardboard. Oh my goodness, little babies. It's cold in here, isn't it? And dirty. Okay, let's get back inside before we let too much hot air out. We haven't gotten groceries since we've been back, but I'm making some chicken and broccoli sidekicks. And some carrots, just what was left of the carrots in the freezer. And the final 5 chicken strips. Super close up, whoa. Delicioso, dude. And it's the next morning. We brought down some of the furniture last night, but we still have the table to do. Because the color's not quite as saturated as I thought it was, it does not match the wood behind it. But I was thinking I could do just like an acrylic wash or something to tone out the wood. I just don't know if I'd have to sand it first because it feels like it's got some kind of coating. I can do a test and then go from there. I've got so many extra pieces of wood, so I can do some tests and then go from there. Because I could just, you know, wash some blue, like watered down blue, just to remove the orangey tones from this. And I could even leave the wood mounted. I could just take the shelves off and then it wouldn't be that hard. Because I actually do love this color. And I love how well it goes with the metal. Like this metal color right here. This, just, it looks good. It's not quite the same still, but I just like it. But as you can see, these are really wide. Like, these are nightstands to go beside a bed. And this is 30 inches wide. So these are massive, but I measured them out to make sure they would fit. I still might cover this hole here at the back just so that you don't see through all the way. Or I just leave it like this, I don't know. But again, probably swap out the handles or just paint them. But those fit really well. And the console table is here on this wall where the IKEA cubes used to be. And the gallery wall will be here. And because it's lower than the cubes, there's room to hang more stuff or just have like taller things sitting on it. I don't know exactly how I'm going to decorate on the shelf because there'll be some more functional items up there. Like my Copic case needs to go back over there. It's currently sitting on this shelf. And I mean, it could technically stay over there, but it was originally over here. And the IKEA cubies are now over by the computer station. It does overhang a bit, which looks a bit silly, but if I want to push it in further, I first have to move the desk up because this part's sticking out right here. So I have to move the desk forward, which is not that bad, but if this goes behind the desk, I can't open the drawers. So I feel like I shouldn't push it any further than it is now. This whole area is not even like completed yet anyway, so it's fine. We can work around that. The question now is, what am I doing with this table? Because I might move it over to be next to my packing station, and the height can raise up, so I can make it counter height just like the packing station. So, yeah, I'm not sure how I'm gonna rearrange this whole space here. At the same time, I do kind of like this table height being lower for certain things, so maybe I don't want that table over here. Oh, because if I'm gonna leave both of these, it makes sense to keep two of the same type since they're the same height and everything and they match, instead of having one of the tables be that one and one be a white one. Oh, so many things to think about. I think for now we just get that table out of here, maybe. For the sake of time this morning, I might just push it in front of the doll cases and deal with it later. Because I want Christian's help bringing down the table and setting it up before he goes to work. So I was just eating some toast, one with cheese whiz, one with jam. And then I remembered the comments on my last video, because I brought 2 jars of cheese whiz to my sister and people were saying, is it different than American cheese whiz? Because you can get cheese whiz in the US. My sister said it's not the same, and I looked it up. According to Quora, this person on Quora, Canadian cheese whiz lists cheese as the second ingredient after milk. American cheese whiz does not list any cheese on the label, consisting primarily of whey and canola oil. I thought I would fact check that. The second ingredient is water. Although other than that, they're correct. So it says modified milk ingredients, water, then cheese. And it says right here too, made with real cheese. So I guess that's the difference, is it's not quite cheese in the US, or I don't know. I didn't go read a label of cheese whiz myself. I can't verify that, but. So if there are any Americans watching who have cheese whiz right now, grab it, let me know what it says, because I'm curious too. Okay, I just got through store emails, because I had to get to those now that I'm back, and package up any orders I need to send out. Took me nearly 2 hours to go through everything and sort everything out. And there are the packages that I'm sending out tomorrow. The table I've been propping up just to level out the feet, because it's so heavy. So these little crossbars are coming in handy because I can scoot a box of bags under there and that holds it up while I try to untwist the little feet, because they're very stuck. I need pliers to get them going. So I've been having to lift up the sides just to like fiddle with them, remove the box, see if it's level. Okay, it is leveled out. Yoo-hoo! Oh, that color looks so much warmer on camera right now. Whoa! I also put an adjustment layer on my video clips that does boost the reds a little bit, so it might look a little different on camera compared to IRL. But anyway. A nice big workspace. Think if I'm like grading pins, or I've just got a lot of art supplies out, or sometimes I'm like painting and I hardly have any room because I want to also have like my laptop there so I can watch shows while I'm working on stuff. Then I got my drink, I got my phone, I've got my paint palette, and got my little paint caddy pulled over. So, I've got space. It's bigger than a standard desk, but not too large of a dining table. Now, I don't want to get too close to this display case because I want room to get through, especially because there's an outlet behind there. But this is almost sticking out a little too much. I think it'll be okay, but if this ended where the desk ended, I would have a bit more clearance through here because I don't want this to get too tight right here. I mean, I can easily walk through, but is it gonna get tight for bringing the chair through? Let's find out. Well, as of right now, it just fits. I technically could push this back towards the window some more too. I wanted room to get all the way around it though. So, I mean, it's something where I could push it up closer to the window every day, and then when I want the space, I can push it back. I don't know. I think for now though, this is good. But I'll try this out first, and we'll see if this spacing here annoys me at all, but I can make changes if I need to. Now, this surface is supposed to be decorative. The idea was stuff would come down off the desk and be on display here like this. I need to use a lint roller because it's covered in cat fur. I also might put a different cloth here because that is one of my tablecloths. So I might find something else to put on there. Although I do love how a bit of this hangs down in the back. Like if you're coming down the stairs and you look over, you can see the gingham hanging there. Cute, cute. I could even unfold it and have it hanging all the way to the ground in the back. I need a second yellow gingham tablecloth. But yeah, that's the idea there. I would love to paint the backs of these monitors so they don't look all dark. But yeah, now the stream background's getting cuter because you're not just seeing right under the warehouse desk. You would see this in the background. Oh, it's all coming together. So, I'm just doing some editing here, sipping on my chai tea with peppermint mocha creamer in it. In my new mug I got for Christmas. I have the straw too, but it's still a bit hot to drink through the straw because this thing is insulated even though I have the hole open in the top. I made about 10 pounds of chicken Alfredo and then packed all that up into the fridge and just chilled for a bit, yeah. And now editing. So that's how today's going. And when Christian's home from work, we're probably gonna watch The Circle. And then tomorrow's gonna be a stream day. I was gonna maybe stream today, but after I got through all the orders, it was too late and I had to get to some other emails and stuff from when I was away. So that put me at about like 3:30 or something. So this stream will be tomorrow. Okay, back to this. Okay, it's now Wednesday. Monday stream was great. Yesterday we did like a bunch of errands and stuff, and I'd finished editing the Vegas vlog. We caught up on The Circle. New episodes are dropping tonight. Or no, they'd be up right now. They just dropped today. We could really watch them at any point. I've kind of felt so weird and unproductive since the new year. Like we were just gone, and we've been doing stuff since we've been back, but it's not like work stuff. And there's just so much more house stuff to be done too. But it's just that new year aimlessness where it's like we were away. We did so much traveling. Like we were in Gravelburg, we were in Medicine Hat, and then we were in Vegas, and we're going back to Medicine Hat this weekend. So I just have today and tomorrow before we're gone again. And so I'm like, I don't want to like start anything, you know? So today I kind of cleaned up the kitchen. I did a quick sweeping job, but not too thorough because I knew we would mess it up again because we took down the Christmas decor. I was going to vlog a little bit of it, but this camera was dead. So, okay, this one here, it has a feature where when you close the screen face down, the camera shuts off. So you don't have to power it off. It'll just turn off when you close the screen. So I have the habit of doing that, but I forget that this camera doesn't do that. So I have to actually flick the switch off. And if I don't, the camera will stay on and it'll drain the battery. So I keep doing that and I'm like, stop. This one's so cute when I look at it. Just look at it. I'm not convinced I like the Canon M50 more, but there are certain things I like about it. Like the lens is wider, it's less shaky. Those are the best. But my issue of it handling the light from the window, I think it's not any better. It might even be worse than the Sony, to be honest. And I love having my manual zoom back, like, oh, and this microphone I have on it, by the way, it does not have a power switch and does not take batteries. It just draws juice from the camera. So you don't have to remember to turn the mic on. Because that's a big thing about vlogging is I'm like, no, I'm not going to turn a microphone on every time I vlog. Just no. Because I know I'm going to forget half the time, you know? But yes, I was down here because I was just editing the vlog you're watching now. Just catching up, you know, editing up until what I have now. The Quizmoist decor is gone. And the couch is flipped over, yes. Because we had to pull it out to access some of the lights up there. and I wanted to take a look at the legs because a couple of them are busted. I didn't realize I tried fixing one of these in the past. Like, I'm trying to pull this nail out, but I can't get it. I may need Christian to help me. It's like too far out. Oh, actually, maybe the hammer would work a little bit. I feel like it's almost too far out for the hammer. So I was using pliers. Maybe I should just get a hammer, but I can see where I've nailed in other nails. I think that was me. The thing is, it's still kind of crooked and I'm not convinced it's rigid. I mean, I just ripped this off today, by the way. I was trying to see under there, analyze what's going on. This corner is also busted. Like, the leg is just not straight because this is all messed up. So the plan was to fix these two corners and then put all new legs on because they are weird legs. And I think that's part of the reason why it's being pulled out, because, you know, it's screwed in here, but then the weight's here, and it just makes more sense to have blocky feet on the couch. And so I want to get new feet. So I also just need to kind of see what's going on, see what type would work here. I just want to open this up, take a look, and then make a plan for what kind of feet to put on the couch. Because right now, the two halves of the couch don't sit at the same height. Since this one's broken, it sags. And so this can't clip together and the backs don't line up. It's not good. These are also kind of bad for the floor. Like, we have them sitting on cardboard right now because even though we have these protectors, because that's what it normally looks like, we have these protectors on here, but it's still kind of rude to the floor. So I just want to put on all new feet. And that's very high priority for me right now. So yes, in addition to the curtains, I need to order them very soon. Hey, you. When we got groceries yesterday, we got a lot of house stuff like cleaners, laundry detergent, razors, Q-tips, all kinds of stuff in addition to food. So it was pretty expensive. And because of that, we qualified for the free item, which was 2 of these. And these are the heavy duty bins, not cheap flimsy ones, although the lids don't feel like they stay on very well. Even when you snap the handles down, it's like, I don't trust the lid, you know, it feels like it's just gonna pop off. But still, we got 2 of them for free, and one of them's got Christmas decor in it right now. And we swung by Home Depot so that I could pick up these paint swatches. Ooh, I'm gonna go hold them up against the wall downstairs and figure out what I want, because this is for the art room, and I'm not gonna paint entire walls, but I'm gonna paint sections of walls. I have gone back and forth on whether or not I should just paint entire walls, because I wanna paint the gallery wall a color. But then it's like, well, where does it end? Because the wall goes to that corner, but if I have this little strip of pink at the top, that's gonna look stupid back there by the curtains. And so it's like, well, I could go all the way across, do that strip of that wall, and then all the way over here, and that's an option, but I don't know. Again, I don't know if I want just like a strip of pink up there. So what I was thinking was I would tape off a huge square area of the wall, and so there'd be space at the bottom, space at the top, and then both sides, and that would be like a big pink square or rectangle, and maybe have the corners slightly rounded. Because also, like, we have these rounded wall corners here. I was like, is the pink gonna just abruptly stop here? Or would I extend it all the way there? So, yeah, ultimately, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna paint sections of the walls. So there'll be a section there, a really big section painted pink. I also wouldn't mind a similar rectangle here to be another smaller gallery wall over there. And then I was thinking maybe this wall, but I'm not completely convinced. You know, do another little cutout and hang some stuff. But is it gonna go behind the glass display case? That's the part I'm unsure about. So I don't know about that wall yet, but for sure the other 2. So open up the curtains. I might have to do this again when it's not afternoon lighting, just to be double sure. This one's probably too dark. I grabbed a lot just because you never know what it's gonna actually look like when you're in the room. So I wanted something a little dusty and a bit on the pale side, but it's kind of hard because some of the paler ones get to be a bit too on the purpley side, because my rule was I don't want it to be a purpley pink, but I also don't want it to be a coral pink. Like this might be getting too purpley right here. Right on here. Oh, that is cute. I quite like Apple Blossom. Obviously they're not gonna look right on camera, but this one I love the dustiness of it, but I think that's too dark. As much as I love the baby pink of this Rolly cart, I don't think that's what I want to go for in this room. And that one really do be dusty, but again, is it too purple? There's also 3 swatches on here, I suppose. It's a bit distracting. I wish they were separate. This one I think's too saturated. I think these 2 are the best. Apple Blossom and Glow Pink. And I think Glow Pink's just a bit darker than I wanted. So, as of right now, Apple Blossom is the winner. Okay, I cleared some stuff away. I had to get that thumbnail, you know? You know? Okay, not that one. I think I'm gonna go pick away at those those legs for the couch and like look up some different feet I can get for it. Quick pose for the thumbnail, Kiki. Come here. She's gone. Not a team player. Oh yeah, by the way, the furniture is from West Elm and the line is Hargrove. So if you were like, oh, I like this, it's not cheap. It's like solid wood, fancy kind of furniture, but that's what it is. I think we forgot to take down some of the Christmas decor. Oh, baby, she wants to play. Pew! Oops, didn't throw far enough. Pew! Pew! This isn't even solid wood, it's like a bunch of pieces and it's bowing outwards. So I could just add something to level it off. See, this is what I'm thinking. This style where it's a block and these ones are 5 inches wide at the top, so they're pretty big. So I could have it overlapping with the actual edges of the couch so it's not just all the weight on this piece here. So I might give that a try. Little baby. Babies. Look at these little turds. Is it a fun new spot to sit? It's the next morning. I spent all of yesterday evening / night looking up furniture and things, like just planning out stuff for the house. And so we did watch The Circle, but I also spent that entire time looking up stuff on my phone. I have a lot of stuff saved that I haven't ordered yet. Some of it's like Amazon stuff that I don't want delivered over the weekend, or like maybe just space out the purchases a little bit, but I don't want stuff to sell out. So like I might buy a little bit more soon. But what I did buy was a bedroom set. Because we told ourselves, instead of getting each other Christmas gifts, let's get stuff for the house, like for us. And so we didn't end up ordering anything. I was so busy with the shop that we didn't even order anything before Christmas. We finally ordered something now. We got a whole bedroom set with like bed frame, a big dresser, a chest, the 2 nightstands. Yeah, so the whole 5-piece set. And it's from a local company here. So I'm not sure if they have it in stock or if they have to order it in. I really don't know. So we'll see. I have no idea when we'll be getting that, but it's ordered, which is very exciting. Because like, just look at the sad state of our bedroom right now. Warning, it is so messy. And we still have the OG curtains up from the old owners. Like, we don't even have our duvet on the bed right now, okay? Not even the duvet. It's just... And then there's all this stuff, because this nook became the dumping ground for everything that was in one of the spare bedrooms when we got that new mattress. We still got luggage out, although I do need to pack some stuff. I haven't fully put away everything from Vegas. It's like disgusting. But today is going to be cleaning day, so I'm going to tackle some of this. And out here, because it's still a mess from when we did those ornament sets. Christian does want the tables to stay out here, but I can bring that chair down. I can put away all the ornament stuff. I can bring it down into the warehouse, because it's just... like, what is this? It's too chaotic right now and it's stressing me out. And I also have to finish editing this vlog. So I'm going to end it here. So thanks for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one. I like that they're already threaded. The lighting on my boobs! Yeah, Christian, come here for a second. Wait, look at the screen and tell me the first thing you see.
Your boobs.
Just the lighting.
They got very accentuated.